I used to be fucking ugly. Yes, this is me. That is a face only a mother can love. I mean, but look at me now though. Like, I can confidently say that I made it a long way. Now I'm ready to teach y'all how to have the ultimate glow up, because I always see glow up tips, but I never see glow up tips for us. I never see them for us. So as a retired gremlin, I'm here to teach you how to unchop. And no, I'm not here to give you the bullshit and say, oh, you just have to be confident in yourself. You can't be confident in yourself if you're fucking ugly. Was that too much? Okay, so I'm gonna make this first one quick because I know this is not what some of y'all want to hear. But if you're in elementary school through middle school, you're automatically not gonna be in your prime yet. Over time, y'all, your face kind of like develop, and like over time, it kind of just like chisels up. My face didn't really start developing until like 9th grade, so just like give your face a chance to develop. Like, just don't stress too hard. Like, you're not in your prime yet. Just give yourself a minute. Okay, now that I got that out the way, now it's time to give y'all the glow up tip. Number one, I need you to keep that hair done. But wait, before you be like, I'm broke until I can't always keep my hair done, it's okay. I was broke too. I'm gonna show you guys how to keep your hair done without having a lot of skill, because I know a lot of y'all don't know how to do hair, and that's fine. I didn't either. I need you to go on Amazon or go on TikTok shop, and I need you to get 3 things. I need you to get a V-part wig, a headband wig, and a drawstring ponytail of your choice. Whether those 3 things are curly, straight, body wave, I just need you to get all 3 of those things, and your hair will be set for years. With the V-part wig, you literally throw it on, take some leave out, straighten it, boom, there's a sew-in. There's a quick weave right there. With that drawstring ponytail, slick that fucking hair back, tie that shit on there. There you go, Barbie ponytail. With the headband wig, get you some cornrows, slap that hoe on there. Your hair is done. You get a cute little headband, slap that hoe on top to match your outfit. T. And no one's gonna know it's a half wig. Who gonna check you? Who gonna check you? All you need is those 3 things to always have your hair done, and when your hair is always done, you're automatically that girl. But I'm not gonna lie, y'all, please try not to get synthetic hair. Please. Because people can tell when that shit's synthetic, and you don't wanna look like a brokey, so get that virgin raw hair, okay? Next, I need you to grow your facial hair. Okay? And I'm not talking about a mustache and a unibrow. I need you to cut that off, actually. But I need you to grow out your eyebrows and grow out your eyelashes. Like, I would just say put on some lash clusters and do your eyebrows, but it's better to just grow it out naturally, because natural beauty better than artificial beauty, amen? I used to be bald-headed in the lashes and in the brow, and I'm telling you, when you have thick, full eyebrows, it changes your entire face. Same with eyelashes, and then with mascara on top, wonderful. One of the best decisions I've ever made was to grow out my facial hair. This is actually what I used to grow out my eyebrow. This is the Hims hair regrowth treatment. Now, those are actually for balding grandpa. I just started using it on my eyebrows, and my eyebrows grew so much. And for your eyelashes, all you need is a really good lash serum. I really like the Grande lash serum. It works for me really, really well. If you watch my videos, you know I have really, really, really long eyelashes. These are lashes. I just got my lashes done like 3 days ago, because I'm going on vacation, so okay. But I have extremely long eyelashes, and that's because I've been growing it out for months. Another good thing to grow out your eyelashes is castor oil. That has worked for me really, really well as well. So get you a good brow serum, get you a good lash serum, and grow out that facial hair. Next, and I know this is easier said than done, but you need to clear that skin up, or at least try. I started my skincare journey in 8th grade, and I'm so glad I did, because clear skin changes everything. And I literally took my face from looking like this to looking like this. Now, if you want to clear your skin, I don't want you to look up how to get glass skin. That's just gonna result into you getting a whole bunch of skincare products that's probably not gonna work. I need you to find out what your skin type is, find out what your skin concerns are, and that's what I need you to look up. Let's say your biggest concerns are blackheads and fungal acne. You need to look up how to clear up fungal acne and blackheads. Let's say your main concerns are hyperpigmentation and textured skin. Look up how to clear up hyperpigmentation and textured skin. Learn from people whose skin used to look like yours. It works. It worked. Next, and I know this is not going to be easy at all, because I had a problem with this as well. I seriously need you to not compare yourself to people online. And I'm not even going to sit here and say, don't compare yourself to people online, because social media isn't real. Because no, sometimes social media is real. Some of these women are actually that beautiful in real life. But guess what? That's never going to be you. It's never gonna be you. You're never gonna look like Hailey Bieber. Y'all don't even have the same facial feature. You're never gonna look like Megan Thee Stallion. Your ass is never gonna be that fat. Nobody's ass is ever gonna be that fat. Nobody can have a bigger ass than Megan Thee Stallion. You just need to cut that out, because that's just gonna make you feel worse about yourself. I genuinely hate to say this, because I hate when people say this to me, but you truly need to learn how to just love yourself. Not even joking, because you're never gonna look like those girls on social media. Never. Never. Okay, this last piece of advice, slick, this contradicts what I just said. I need you to like find a celebrity lookalike, or like find someone online that looks just like you. If they're a baddie, just do what they do. If they make makeup tutorials, watch that shit, learn from it, take some notes, and go off of it. Because it's best to learn and take advice from people who look like you. A lot of people said that I look like Marsai Martin, and so a lot of my makeup inspo comes from her. And guess what? It eats every time. It eats every time. That doesn't mean try to look like them. Just figure out what works for you and take some notes. Especially if you're a beginner in makeup and you're trying to like learn your makeup style. That's honestly the best way to do it. If y'all have any more glow up tips, drop it in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.
I'm about to give you a detailed plan on how to be fine AF in the next 3, 6, and 9 months. So get out your notebook and let's get into it. First, we're breaking it down into sections, right? We're gonna have body, we're gonna have skin, we're gonna have style, and we're gonna have mindset. So number 1, body, working out 3 times a week minimum. It can be strength, cardio, Pilates, moving your body, walking, whatever you want it to be. Then we're gonna cut out seed oils, limit sugar and alcohol. You know this. Daily water goal is going to be 3 liters. And I also know you know these things, and I also know you've heard me say these things before, but we're gonna add in things later. I wanna make sure that you have a habit of doing this, and it's your baseline, okay? Now let's move into the skin habits I need you to have down pat. First, I want you to get a great cleanser. It can be Cetaphil, CeraVe, Neutrogena, Youth to the People, Tatcha. Then I want you to start exfoliating your skin, right? Getting off all of those dead skin cells, turning over that skin cell. That is going to be a retinol or tretinoin or an AHA, BHA. I love Paula's Choice. And then a vitamin C, SkinCeuticals, CE Feruluc, hands down is the best vitamin C. And then lastly, a great sunscreen. That is going to be Elta MD or Kiehl's. And that's what I want you to focus on as we're building, right? I want you to get a great satin pillowcase, great for your hair, great for your skin. And then lastly, you want to get a hypochlorous acid. This is great for if you're working out and you want to spray your face before or after you work out, if you're traveling and there's so much bacteria. Okay, so that is it for the first part of your foundational glow. Remember, it's just the foundational baseline stuff. We covered skin and we covered body. Next, we're going to go into style and mindset. Make sure you're following along.
Girl, you need to be obsessed with the life that you want for yourself. It is not enough to just say you want something. You need to live and breathe that thing that you want. Don't just say you want a specific life. You need to write it out, strategize it, plan about it, have meetings about the life that you want. Literally become obsessed. When you wake up in the morning, you need to think, there is nothing more important than me being a rich bitch. Like, there is nothing more important than me losing this weight. There is nothing more important than me getting this job. Obsession creates momentum, so you will become so obsessed that there will be no distractions. Before you know it, you will be making progress. You'll actually be moving the needle forward and you will eventually reach those goals.
None of that stuff really matters. So the first thing that I want you to do is take a piece of paper and write out every single detail. Like, get so incredibly clear about what it is that you don't like about yourself right now, what you don't like about your life right now, what you don't like about the habits that you have, what you don't like about everything that you can think about that you don't like, that you want to blow up. Now, this is gonna be so uncomfortable, y'all. Like, I remember when I did this, I was really just so sad, but I was already at rock bottom, so it didn't really matter. But this is such a crucial and important step, because in order to change yourself and to become the person that you want to be, you have to realize and recognize what it is that you don't like currently. And I know it sounds like duh, but I'm telling y'all, get really specific, and then that way you can know where it is that you want to go from there. After you've done that, the second step is becoming so extremely clear about who it is that you want to be. Like, when you envision your dream self, write down everything that she's doing. Write down her habits. Write down what she looks like. What does she wear her hair like? How does she think? How does she speak to herself? You know, a daily routine. Get so specific about who it is that you want to be. And then next to both of those things, for the first one, write habits that you can start to pick up in order to counteract that negative thing that you don't like about yourself. And then for the dream one, write down habits that she has that you can start to incorporate into your daily routine now. So you can create a vision board or just a Pinterest board and just look at that every single day. Just start to familiarize yourself with it and pretend that you already have it, because I'm telling you, that way it's gonna feel as though you're already her. You know what I mean? And you have to start just behaving like her, because she's in there. She's still you, and that old you is still you. You just kind of have to, like, it's all right if you feel a little bit further behind, because all that matters is that you're taking one tiny step every single day to become that, because that's still progress. The second thing, or I guess the third, that's so crucial to becoming who you want to become and glowing up is checking your environment. Yeah, I used to be like, when people were like, oh, your room is how your mind is. No, like, for real. Having a clean room, a clean workspace, just a clean area is so essential to thriving, because not only because it's a reflection of how you genuinely feel on the inside, but because for me, I used to keep my room so messy, so that way I would always be a few tasks away from getting done what I actually needed to do, which was the work on myself. If you keep a messy room, it just means that you always have something else to do. Like, it always feels like, oh yeah, well, I mean, my room is messy, so I have to clean my room, so I don't actually have to get done what it is that I need to do. And I understand it can be a lot. Me personally, I have a smaller room, so it will get messy really easily, but it's also quicker to clean. But start small. When you're incorporating all of these habits into your life, start small. Don't start so extravagant and make it so big that you feel like it's unattainable. By having a clean space, that could also just mean maybe make sure every night before you go to bed, clean your desk off, or like clean one corner every night. Make that a habit. And then slowly it'll become easier. But you have to make the habits easy to do in your mind and easy for yourself to incorporate into your daily routine. And make them work for you too. Let's say your dream person, the dream girl that you want to be, goes to the gym every single day at 5 a.m. That might be a little bit hard for you to start now. 5 days a week, 5 a.m., like, that's hard. So maybe instead you can maybe 10 minutes every single day after work,
3 days a week or something like that. But just make sure that you start small so that way it doesn't make it seem so unattainable and so hard. Another thing, speaking of cleaning, is making your bed every single day. I know I also thought that when people said that, it was just like, what does that have to do with anything? But yeah, starting your day off with an accomplishment is just, it's chef's kiss. Just try it for, like, I didn't believe in it at all, but I tried it for a week, and now it's just something that I just do because it just makes you feel good. Like, okay, I did one thing when I first woke up that was an accomplishment, so boom. Because for me, making my bed is just so much work because you have to jump over, but it's still like you did it. You first thing in the morning accomplished something that you normally wouldn't do. You get what I mean? The next thing that I want you to do, I have to block that light because Not is trying to steal my shine. But the fourth thing or fifth or whatever that you can do to glow up is realize that your words have so much power. Start speaking positivity into yourself. There is so much power in the tongue, yeah. Like, if every single day you're saying negative things to yourself, there's no way that you're gonna glow up or even want to, because you're gonna believe those things, even if it's subconsciously that you're saying about yourself. So start just saying affirmations to yourself in the mirror. And when you do affirmations, don't just take a list off the internet and read them like, I am beautiful, I'm smart, I'm kind. That's gonna work, yes, but what's so much more powerful is if you say them as if you already feel them and add like, I'm so grateful for it in front of that. Like, every morning when you wake up, say something you're grateful for. Like, speak positivity onto your life, speak positivity onto yourself. Be like, you're doing such an amazing job, I'm so proud of you, I'm so grateful that I'm making so much money, I'm so grateful that I'm growing every single day. I have a list of them as well, but affirmations and just words having power is also just so important in glowing up, because you can't glow up if you're self-deprecating or like saying negative things about yourself. So yeah, speaking of words having power too, the next one is, oh my goodness, you are gonna glow up so much when you start to be a kinder and nicer person. Like, literally, stop judging others, stop making assumptions about other people, stop gossiping, because again, there's so much power in the tongue, and anything you say about someone else, you're also setting that same rule for yourself. Like, for me, when I was so severely insecure, I used to be such a judgmental person, not realizing that everything I was saying about those other people is just what I felt about me, and it was just me projecting all of those insecurities onto others. That saying where they say, if you want to love yourself, you have to love others, is just so true, because when you share that compassion for other people, you not only share that same compassion for yourself, but you also assume that others are doing the same for you. You know what I mean? How you treat other people are the same rules that you set for yourself. If you're going around judging other people, then you're not only going to be casting those same judgments about yourself, but also you're going to assume that everyone else is also judging you as well. So it's kind of just a lose-lose situation. I feel like my life got so much better when I started to look for the beauty in everything, look for the beauty in others, because then I also started to look for it in myself. So if you see somebody with something that you want or something that you wish that you had, congratulate them and be genuinely happy for them, because that's just opening it up to happen for you as well. If you see someone accomplish something, you're like, they never could have done that, or like you just say something negative, then you're going to set that rule for yourself and think that being successful or reaching that level of beauty or reaching that level of anything is going to mean a negative thing because you just said something negative about it. So just being a kinder person, stop gossiping, stop judging other people. And it's definitely a journey to get there, especially in the age that we live in, but it's just so important, y'all. Like, it's actually gonna change the way that you glow. Like, when you're a nice person, you just have a different type of glow to you. So even if you want to be a nice person for selfish reasons, hey, that's a good way to start. Yeah, so those are my tips. I have so many more, but I'm about to run out of time. But those are just some of the things that I did to genuinely glow up. And I still honestly have anxiety. Like, I'm still a work in progress, but I'm getting there. And as long as you're trying, that's literally all that matters, because you even watching this video through and you trying to get better means that you're going somewhere and you're gonna do it. It's possible. And yeah, you got it. So don't even stress. If you want more tips, let me know. Bye.